All right, this is the band pull through, which is going to work your glutes and your hamstrings. So as you go through the exercise, you're going to feel a big glute contraction at the top of the movement, and as we're in the bottom of the movement, we're going to feel a slight hamstring stretch, which I'll show you in a second. For the setup, you're going to have your bands, if you're using it at home, at a door anchor, just slightly below hip height. And if you're somewhere where you have bands, you can wrap around a post or a pillar or a squat rack. You can do the same thing. So what you're going to do with this is, I've got both handles on here, and I'll show you another way to do it. But top of the movement is here, where your glutes are going to be focused on. You're going to be focused on squeezing your glutes here. And then as you go, so a slight forward lean is going to help you a little bit, so you're not pulled back. And then keep your chest tall, back flat. You can let the band pull through. Your butt's going to go close, as far back to the wall as possible, and then you're pushing through and squeezing the glutes here. So my forearms here are applying pressure to my hips, which will want to do this, but my glutes are squeezing to keep my body upright and straight. So going to unlock the hips, going to bend right at the hips. Band's going to go through. I'm going to feel a slight hamstring stretch here, back flat, and pushing through. So what I don't want to see, or you want to avoid is, one, rounding your back here. So you don't want to do that. You want to keep your shoulders back and your lats tight. And the next thing is, as you do this, you don't want to squat down. See, if my hips actually go down towards the floor versus back, you're going to lose the hamstring stretch. So if you're doing this and you don't feel a slight stretch in the hamstrings, you're likely bringing your hips down as you're doing this, which you don't want to. Now, I've got both handles on here, which makes it pretty comfortable to do this for me. Now, another option that you can do is just have the bands without the handles. So let's use one of them, just like that. So you're going to grab the bands without the handles, and the same thing here.